this first round match as Wild Bill Irwin, hello there.
Wow.
And Johnny Ace team up to go against Jeff Gaylord and the Blue Avenger. Now, this was originally supposed to be Jeff Gaylord and Action Jackson.
Right.
But apparently they had a falling out, and Jackson said, I don't want to be a part of this team. I'm out of here.
That's exactly right. An incident we saw on Major League Wrestling between Jeff Gaylord and Action Jackson. And that team went by the wayside pretty quick. And the Blue Avenger steps in Action Jackson's shoes to be Jeff Gaylord's partner here in the first round of the GWF Tag Team Tournament.
Johnny Ace in there against Jeff Gaylord. Both similar in size. Ace maybe a little bit taller and came down from above with that shoulder block. Goes up belly to back suplex. Gets the cover. Count of 1, count of 2, almost 3.
Just like that, Johnny Ace. 2 3/4 count on Jeff Gaylord.
Ace gets Gaylord with a clothesline, and Gaylord able to power out of that. Johnny Ace back after a recent tour of Japan. Wrestles tag team action with Kenta Kobashi in Japan. But now going after the titles with Wild Bill Irwin as his partner. Gaylord got ready, belly to back suplex. Sends Johnny Ace down. Now, for what is almost thought of as a garden variety suplex, except it's reversed. That time by Johnny Ace. Count of 2, but Gaylord's able to get the kick out.
Johnny Ace and Kenta Kobashi, former All-Asian Tag Team champions, losing that championship to the bad boy Billy Black and the outlaw Joel Deaton. That we will also see that team, known as the Wild Bunch, later in this tournament.
Gaylord going against Wild Bill Irwin as Wild Bill sent back to the corner. Gaylord with a knee. Sends Irwin into the corner, down set high. Ouch. Gaylord down, but now he may be out.
Wild Bill Irwin and Johnny Ace both have had long careers as tag team wrestlers. Wild Bill Irwin, of course, one half of the Long Riders with his brother, the late Scott Hogg Irwin. Wild Bill Irwin also former UWF tag team champion with the late Bad Leroy Brown. Johnny Ace, a former member of the Dynamic Dudes with Shane Douglas. So both of these men know their way around a tag team wrestling match.
Right now, Jeff Gaylord will tag into the Blue Avenger. And give credit to the Blue Avenger for coming to the aid of Jeff Gaylord in a worst-case scenario.
Certainly so.
Holding onto the arm of Wild Bill Irwin.
Avenger comes in. I don't think, of course, we don't know who the Blue Avenger is, but I don't think he's ever tagged with Gaylord before. And he comes in at a distinct disadvantage in that he probably, as of as late as this morning, maybe, didn't know he was going to be in this tournament at all. And here he is in the first round against an accomplished tag team like Bill Irwin and Johnny Ace, tagging with a man like Jeff Gaylord. Wow.
Side Southtown.
He may not answer his phone anymore.
Very true. Ace comes in, the kick to the shoulder. Double underhook, sends him over on the suplex. Hooks the leg, count of 1, count of 2, but Ace unable to get the 3 count for the win. Forearm to the upper back. And now into the abdominal stretch. Johnny Ace, a big fella, about 6'6".
Easily.
You and I being the tallest announcing team in wrestling, we both look up to this man, quite literally.
Certainly do, in more ways than one. Johnny Ace.
Watch out here.
Wow.
That's one way to control your opponent. Count of 2 by Rick Manning. Just taking all the leverage away, and here's something that can take some sense away from you. The boot, definitely not a wrestling boot. Those are just cowboy boots that Wild Bill Irwin has somehow gotten the competition committee to approve for use in the ring.
He just picked those things up down the Seaman Freeway and just brought them into the arena. Didn't get them mixed up his wrestling boots or anything. They've got to be uncomfortable in there. Wow.
Spin him around and send him down. That's the philosophy of Wild Bill.
That's exactly what he did, too, so he's living by his own philosophy.
The Blue Avenger attempting to affect Wild Bill in some way, but right now it's the Avenger taking the worst of the beating. Side cut red suplex. Almost slam dunked him the reverse way.
Irwin having his way with the Blue Avenger. I want to stress here, Craig, first round action, the GWF Tag Team Tournament. And we've mentioned before the tragedy that befell the English Lord.
Speaking of befalling, how about that clothesline befalling Wild Bill?
Bill Irwin befalling all around that ring at the hands of Jeff Gaylord.
And the Tiger from the University of Missouri, first team All-American, sends Wild Bill down and gets a count of 2. Irwin with a leapfrog. Both men go down.
That's two big men to crash into each other. I can understand that feeling. As a former football player, I had pads and the likes you've never seen, and it still hurts when you run the head up. These two men just in there in the trunks and nothing else. That'll take it out of you.
Gaylord covering up on Irwin, gets a count of 2.
Jeff Gaylord, a well-built athlete, former Missouri Tiger, holds numerous weightlifting records, was an All-American as a senior at Missouri. But all that football prowess, none of that will earn you a championship here in the GWF, as you have to earn that by getting the 1, 2, 3 in the ring. 3 final teams will make the final round here in the GWF Tag Team Tournament. There will be a coin toss. One team will receive a bye into the actual finals. The other 2 teams have a playoff match with the winner facing the team that draws the bye. The winner of that match will be the GWF Tag Team Champions.
Right now, Gaylord, who was without a partner earlier, seeming to have an advantage here with Johnny Ace, the neck breaker.
Come on.
Now Johnny Ace, a big fella, but Gaylord having his way with Ace in there for the moment. But Ace, with that Japanese tutelage of Kenta Kobashi that he's received in the All Japan Wrestling Federation, he's going to put some moves on Gaylord. Gaylord hasn't seen from Johnny Ace before.
Coming down from above, Wild Bill Irwin. Maybe wreaking a little revenge on the punishment given to him earlier by Jeff Gaylord. A close-up look at Gaylord.
Right in your lap in your living room, Bill Irwin goes down at the hands of Jeff Gaylord.
Tags in the fresh man, the Blue Avenger. Very wary of approaching Wild Bill Irwin. Irwin into the corner. Irwin comes out and gives credit to the Avenger. He's doing his best out there on short notice.
A gutsy guy in there. Whoa.
Well, he got out of the way there. I believe Irwin may have gotten the tag. Indeed he did, as Ace is waiting for him. Takes him down. Rolls him up. Gets the 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, Wild Bill Irwin and Johnny Ace.
Coming up next, Joe Pedicino talks to Wet and Wild when we return.